Hi everyone, my name is Robert Mizen and I make videos on beep beep stuff. So this video is going to be about a keyboard, and honestly I'm not really a kind of keyboard person. I don't really do reviews on this type of stuff. I have a Keychron, so I recently got that kind of keyboard bug, and when Akko reached out to me asking if I wanted to review this up and coming keyboard, I did get a little bit interested. Now I have no idea which model keyboard they've sent me. I'm going to open it up on this video. Just as an FYI, I didn't receive any financial compensation for this video, nor do they have any say in the video. When you see this is when they see this. So sit back and enjoy. So we're just going to do a quick unboxing here. Let's find out what model we have. The M1 V5 tri-mode mechanical keyboard. Okie dokie. Hopefully everyone can see okay. I don't really do unboxing videos, so it's nicely packaged at least. Let's have a look what we have in the box. Comes with some different color keys. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. Some other color keys with some like kind of emojis and other icons in there. Okay. Oh, this is a nice cable. USB-C to USB-A. And let's see. Looks like a wireless adapter. Some spare key brackets and stuff like that. A key puller switches here. Okay, fair amount of accessories there. The price ranges for these keyboards on the website are still on the kind of like, I want to say the high end, similar to Keychron, so I'm expecting a kind of similar value. Oh, that's heavy, that's good. So I have no idea about this keyboard at all. I don't know any of the specs, I don't know what model it is, I don't know nothing about it. It's very heavy, got a good weight to it. Look. Okay. Okay, it's very heavy though. Okay, it's kind of clipped in place there, but it seems like it's got like a suction thing that can come out. It was slightly off when I opened it there, but that may have just been how I was opening it, I would think. Let's have a little look. So pretty nice keyboard layout. They sent me in Swedish also. Actually no, this is a very strange layout. They've sent it kind of in Swedish, but this is not a Swedish character here, so I don't know what language I have here actually, if I'm honest with you. On the back side here they've got this rubberized USB-C connector, which is interesting. Let's have a little look around the keyboard here to kind of get an idea of the quality. I mean, it's metal, it's very heavy. I don't know what more to say than that. I mean, first impressions seem pretty good actually, to be honest with you. The space bars, some slight manufacturing edges on there, but I mean it's a review unit as far as I'm aware. So the manual, pretty much standard. I think it's probably in German, I would think, based on what I'm reading here, because I don't think they have a Swedish version of this, but I could check in these keycaps and see what they have. Let's have a little look and see what keycaps we have here. The keycaps themselves are not see-through, they're not opaque, so you can't pass through the light if there's any LED. I have no idea again if there's any LEDs on this at all. Numbers, I mean they might have. Often in Europe when we buy stuff we do get several, there's a Norwegian character there, so maybe it might be default for German, so that would make sense. There you go, that's the key I was looking for, the OR key, so there you go. So I could put that on there and then it would be a full Swedish keyboard, so that's pretty helpful since that's where I live. Okay, so it's time to maybe plug this in and have a little look what it looks like. So I've just plugged in the keyboard now. It's got a default lighting thing that it's set up there. To save the hassle, I've actually just used my Keychron cable. I'm going to try this other cable out later, this kind of coiled cable. But the other end is USB-A. and I actually don't have many ports on my computer with USB-A anymore that are free. I kind of would prefer a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is what my Keychron cable is right now. So I'm just going to leave that plugged in for the moment, get some action on here. Now I've plugged in and nothing is actually working right now on there. So I'm going to check the instructions. I'd expect it to just work when I plug it in. So it was on wireless mode, so pressing the function button and U changed the mode to wired mode. So now when I press, everything is doing. There's also a very interesting design. I'm not sure I'm a huge fan of it, but so underneath the caps lock key, you have to take it off. You can switch this between Mac mode, Windows with the power supply off, and the Windows mode with the power supply on, which I'm thus meaning the battery. On the back of my Keychron there's a switch, which I definitely prefer. It's like back here, but it is tucked away. So on a cleanliness, to be honest, I have it on the Keychron, I don't use it, so, but I mean, once you've got it set and forget, I guess it would be kind of like that. So I know it's kind of like a 50-50 on that. But if you press the function key here, and you press like E, or function E, function R, and function T, you can change it between 3 different Bluetooth devices, so that's pretty cool. So it can connect up to 3 devices, and if you press the function and the Y button, you can actually make it connect to the 2.4 gigahertz adapter, so that's also very cool. In the wireless mode, pressing the function and spacebar will basically check the battery level, so function spacebar will check the battery level if it's on that mode. That's also interesting. I've just been checking through the manual here to see the kind of features that it has. And apparently you can use this with VIA, which is very cool because I use VIA with my Keychron because it's an open source piece of software. It works really great on Linux. So I'm going to fire that up on here now. So I connected it up and went to VIA, and it just shows up straight away. It actually shows up as a registered keyboard. It actually says the correct model and the correct manufacturer, but I can press the keys and yeah, everything shows up correctly. All the buttons here, everything works the way that it should, based on the layout that it is. Of course, like I would need to change the keys on this, but now I figured I'm gonna give you a little bit of a type sound so you can hear what it sounds like. So I don't have the microphones next to me here, I have them both set at the keyboard here, and then we can listen to what it sounds like with the default keys that it came with. Some normal keys, spacebar. I don't know what the keys are that they're using. Open up my browser a minute, and then we'll take a little look at the website which it came from. Here we are now at the website for Akko, as you can see here, and this is the keyboard. It's the M1 V5 custom mechanical keyboard, which has a range of between almost 2,000 crowns and 2,200 crowns. So I mean, I know you can go more than that, but you know, obviously there are cheaper keyboards and there are more expensive keyboards. It's one of those rabbit hole things that you can get down. For us, the tax is included, so this is probably about $170 maybe. If I can change the currency here, let's change it to let's look at the US cost here. $143 to $164. The Keychron stuff I know is also similar price range. So as you can see here, it comes in the German UK Nordic package, because obviously that's where I am. So this is the keyboard here. Now we can get some idea of some of the switches. So I've got these Piano Pro switches. I have no idea what these switches are, and it did come with some switches also as well. So I'll have to test those out. We can get an idea of like some of the stuff here. VIA support, as we saw earlier, and you can use it for different modes, like with the Bluetooth and stuff, which I really liked. It's backlit. Now in the manual there is a way to modify the LEDs using kind of some shortcuts and stuff on the keyboard. 8,000 milliamp hour battery is very, very good, especially I think it's just very, very good for this size keyboard. It's very heavy, but it's not certainly a keyboard you're going to take around with you in your backpack. Now it does say here about RGB being configured via the VIA configuration. Now this is in German, despite the fact that the website has specified to be in English. But I know enough of this to say that that's what it's saying. I haven't tried that yet, so I'll have to have a look. Now, one thing is that the key connectors are 5 pins, so they are hot swappable with other type of sockets, so that's good, because I don't like proprietary mounts. And they do use the cherry profile cross here at the top, so that's also very good.
I've been using this keyboard for about a week now, and I have to say that I am really pleasantly surprised by it. Now, I am by no means a keyboard expert, let's put it that way, but I have gotten into this kind of like custom keyboard stuff. I bought my Keychron myself. Akko sent me this keyboard to test out. I think that if you're looking for a keyboard that has the right foundations, so if you're talking about something that's got a solid base, that you can customize everything, that follows certain standards, actually, I think this keyboard could be a really great fit for a lot of people. If you head over to the website, you'd actually find a ton of different options for it in terms of keycaps, switches, customizations, which I really love, which I think is kind of like the core of this kind of hobby, if you want to call it that. So I have been using it for like a week. I've had no problems with it. Everything is functioning really well. I've really enjoyed using it. So, you know, I want to thank Akko for sending the keyboard out to me. I'm definitely going to play with it more and more. This is the second keyboard in the collection that I have now. So it's going to be interesting to see what I should do with it. Now, in the description below, you will see a link to the website for Akko about these keyboards. It's an affiliate link. You can feel free to check it out. Obviously, I'll get some kind of kickback for that, but you know, that's basically the only arrangement that I have with the company regarding this review. So my short-term review of this product is, it's a go for me. It's definitely a winner. Price range is very similar to most keyboards in this area. They have a lot of options, which I really like. I really like the wireless option. The fact that it's got a built-in 8,000 mAh battery, honestly, for me, is such a winning combination. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Please do leave any comments down below if you want to know anything more about the keyboard, other than what was already covered in this video. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.